I'm here with Alfonzo Rachel of PJTV, author of Paper, Ink, and What I Think, and also has his own show over at PJTV, and he is also a musician, conservative Christian musician, so.
I do have my own show. I actually own something.
You own something. How about that? Individual ownership of something that you work hard on, right?
Yep.
So, tell us about your book.
My book is just basically a celebration of Christian conservative values.
Great.
It's a fun read. It's like Liberty and Tyranny for Dummies.
Liberty and Tyranny for Dummies. Correct. Where can they buy your book?
Just go to my website, www.machosauceproductions.com.
So, how is your music career going? How's the production company?
Doing my music is great. It's fun. It's just hard to do because I don't have a band, you know. And
are you taking auditions?
I am taking auditions. If they holler at me at my website, I am taking auditions.
All right. Well, if you like Christian music and rocking out, this is the man. Any positions like guitar player, drum player?
I hold exclusivity on the drums. On the CD, I play everything, but
right.
I specifically need a guitarist, a bassist, and a vocalist.
Right. So once you get your band going, how do you plan on expanding your music enterprise?
I definitely like to hear it done in movie soundtracks, video game soundtracks, take it on tour. I want to stay as independent as possible.
Right.
You know, I'm not looking so much for the major labels. Frown on it, but that's not like the end game. It's
right.
The big goal.
So, tell us why you think Christian conservative values are important for America?
Well, I hear a lot of people that are really focused on the economy.
Right.
You know, everything is economy.
Right.
And even when you take it back and you look at our list of grievances on the D of I, they're pretty low, you know, on there. They're not even at the top.
Right.
And just as time goes on and people keep focusing on the economy, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a problem. You know, the economy is symptomatic. What I would really like to see is people go back to remembering that this country was founded on a Judeo-Christian ethic. I know a lot of people that bounces off their head and they really don't want to see it, and they'll try to cherry pick things from something that the founder may have said, but you really got to get back to the core.
Right.
You know, this biblically inspired document.
Right.
If we can get back to that, because they already said it, you know, if you don't have like a religious and moral people, this isn't going to work.
Right.
You know, so that's the revival that I would like to get back to.
Right. Speaking of getting back to principles, you were an outspoken opponent of Barack Obama in 2008. How do you think we need to go about challenging him in 2012 with a new candidate who isn't necessarily recycling the same old material that you just said that's symptomatic to what we're already seeing, who can actually bring solutions to what our problems are?
I would say let's not so much look to a candidate, you know, because it'll be like the same thing on the right. Oh, who's going to lead us? You know, who's going to do this? I'm one of those kind of people who's like big on, I'm not looking for leadership, I'm looking for representation.
Right.
You know, it ain't the House of Leadership,
right,
you know,
exactly.
It's the House of Representatives. So,
right.
you know, and I know in terms of talking about a president, it's the same thing. Okay, here's this head of state that we're looking to represent our ideas. And I'm hoping that even from our side of things, when we're looking for that person, it's not all about, okay, we need somebody who's going to fix the economy, create jobs. Like, it's not the government's job to create jobs.
Right.
You know, it's
right.
just it's their job to protect, you know, the fruits of our labor, you know,
right.
and how we go about by doing that and making sure that we're free to do so. That's what it's about.
Do you have a favorite candidate who you think can represent the people well so far? I mean, the field is so big right now that it's hard to kind of pin one down. It's almost kind of frustrating, you know.
Yeah, I can't say that I have a favorite. But at least I can say that I think we can look forward to a good crop.
Right.
You know, it's like, you know, there's a couple people that I can be happy with.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say who, but actually, in one of my videos, I listed off a couple of people. I didn't give an official endorsement, but I gave a couple of examples of people I could be happy with.
Right. So how important do you think it is that the Tea Party message get carried into 2012, especially since our problems have not been fixed in the least going forward?
With the Tea Party, I'm really happy about the work that the Tea Party is doing. But it's evident that the Tea Party has influence over an election. The real deal is the influence over the culture.
Right.
It's while you got your eyes trained on who's in office, you got your back to the culture.
Right.
You know, and it's the culture that has the power to put these people there.
Right.
You know, so
right.
basically what we're going to just experience is that continual ebb and flow, because the liberals
right.
are going to get all hyped up too, and they're going to do the same thing.
Right.
But if you haven't taken care of what's going on in the culture, well, it's just always going to be this and that, always.
Yeah, and speaking of culture, Barack Obama had the youth vote, which I never understand why young people vote Democrat, because they're pretty much, you know, not really, they're putting your future on the line every single time. But how do you think Republicans need to, I think Republicans need to come around and really appreciate the youth vote and that they can use it to their advantage, but they always write it off.
Sure.
So how important is it for Republicans who have been in the establishment for a long time to realize that the youth can actually benefit us if they're willing to try?
Well, there's that big relatability factor, right? And it's it's not just the youth vote. It's the culture altogether. I mean, I don't put one generation in more value than another.
Right.
All I'm not like so much like Megan McCain. My generation. Girl, your generation ain't the only one that lives here.
God, you're not like a 27-year-old woman. Not representing the 27-year-old women over here.
It's
can't do it.
She kind of I bite my tongue because I'm a big proponent of the First Amendment. I stand by it, but it's hard because I gotta bite my tongue sometimes because I want to say, girl, shut up.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, go ahead, do your thing. But I profoundly disagree with you.
Right.
But it's that relationship, with the culture, whether it's the young, whether it's the middle-aged, whether it's the old. There's always something that we can find that common ground.
Right.
I'm not looking in terms of middle ground in terms of ideology. I'm tired of the whole reach across the aisle sort of thing. How about instead of being proud of how you can reach across the aisle, how about being proud of exercising a sense of gravity where they gravitate towards you?
Right.
So in terms of using that with whether it's the young, the middle-aged, the old, the rich, the poor, there's got to be something, some sort of factor that can really bring that tent together.
Very good. All right, Alfonzo Rachel, everyone, check him out. Awesome.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you, man.